Hello and welcome back to Die Rolling. After last time's shambles, we've built up a room of mirrors in the library. We tried looking around. We got somewhat close. I got 743, but I messed it up. I should have had a 4, and I didn't count the books properly. So it ended up being an absolute disaster. So the one that I scribbled out before and missed out as a 3. It's none of the rooms at all. It's actually the one next door. It's one up there. I haven't actually put a number on it. I've actually missed that out. Let me put that on. There we go. Number 5. So let me continue the story on for everyone by reading out the little plot. You take the appropriate blue books from the shelf and suddenly feel like a secret agent in a film. Can the books be tipped forward to release a secret door? As you move the book, you hear a quiet click, and the shelf really does swing aside like a door. You enter the room, and the James Bond feeling does not end. In the front of you is kind and antiquated monitoring station. One of the devices continuously spits out paper with writing on, and at the end of the table is a seismograph. And there on the wall are they telescopes? Like you get in submarines? What are they called again? Thingamabobby scopes. In any case, you definitely get the impression that the surveillance is taking place here. You walk towards the table where a stack of Polaroids lie. Nosily, you take a look at the top photo. A person is standing in a dim cave, and photos fall out of your hands, and you recognise yourself. You stare at the Polaroids in disbelief. Someone has scribbled 1st December on the bottom edge. Apparently someone has watched you from here. You shake off the uneasy feeling. James Bond does not know fear. Then you continue to look around the room. On the corkboard hang a few notes of souvenirs with dates on. One of the notes is something about a certain Reinhold coming closer than anyone else. For some reason, the name Reinhold means nothing to you, but you don't know what. You then read another note. Go through the hatch. And sure enough, there is a hatch on the floor, fastened with a combination lock. There must be another clue somewhere, and you can use to guess the code correctly. So now we can open door number 5, which, to be fair, is probably going to be another disaster room. So let's have a look. So we've got some pipes in there from what I can make out at the moment. I've got a fun little dial, or a couple of dials actually. Interesting. That can be like popped out. Look like they want to be popped out. I'll do that in a minute. And a little clue card, code E, and a pin. Pretty sharp. Let's have a look in the room, because sometimes looking into the room can give a few clues. So looks like just telescopes with also some dates on the wall. So you got like on the side, you've got let me take this out and show you, because I think that will be a bit better. You can see just on the inside of the room that there's some dates of the 23rd, 3rd of August, 15th of November. You've also got some just the papers and things on the wall. But I feel those dates are going to have some significance in there. Let's put that back down and put you back. Put you back on the stand. Right, now you're back on... Right. Right, now you're back on the stand, we can continue our little adventure. So let us pop out these things from before that we got given. These little rings. Now, we've got these little rings. Now, what we can do is we could put this underneath here, or we can put this on top, and it sort of makes like some shape. So if I line these up, It's got like days, and it's got some cogs. So if I pin that in together, and we get like a little dial, we should be able to get some code out of it. Okay, so I've put that in the middle, and now we've got like a little dial. So we hold it like that. So now we've got our little dial, which is now like calibrated to line up with this. So what we've got is our little card, and it says, the evidence is clear to see. The Reinhold was in search of me. So now is your job to fix the pin between the circle discs. The top of the eye should be the circle center. To find the days that Reinhold spent here. So we then have our objects, which is a glove, a brush, and a shoe, and also a little present on the back of the card. We might need these cards later, but for now, we're holding off. So, evidence is clear to see, and Reinhold was in search for me. So now your job is just to fix a pin between the circle discs. The top of the eye should be the circle center. To find the days that Reinhold spent here. So, let's go back to the room, because I have a feeling... Let's have a look and see. Sorry, let me just re-angle it. There is, in the room, you can see, on the wall, you've got a glove, you've got a comb, and you've got a shoe. So there must be a brush in the room somewhere. But also he says, on top of the eye. Now, what does he mean on top of the eye? Because I could pin it to, like, each of those on the wall. What would be the part in the box? Does he mean part of the eye? Ah! I have just noticed something. So on our board, we've got our little grid. So there's something here. We've got, like, Reinhold was here. And it's talking about how long Reinhold was there. And we can do that, and it says at the top of the eye, the circle center should be. So if I was to pop that into there and mark it as the top of the eye, now we got like a little dial. So we get that, and then we can figure out the dates on order of all the items. So now, I've noticed one thing with the game is that there is a issue in the fact that the items on the card and the items on the thing are different. So it's talking about that the day of... So it's telling me to point at... It's trying to line all this up, so I don't know whether that's like part of it, and it's just got numbers based on the day. And then so we got what days have we got? So in here we've got the 23rd of January. So the 23rd of January is not shown on this dial. So there's something else I'm missing. So I don't think it's anything to do with the items in that room. What I've got now is I've got a glove. So I want to find out the day of I want to find out the time of the glove from that grid. So find the days that Reinhold spent here. So we want to find the first number of days. So we want to look for the first, and we want the 23rd. So we want 1. Line up the bottom with the 1, and then we want to line the top up with the 23, and that should highlight the number of days. I think that's a 0, like, because it's just a dot. there's no other indication, there's no day, and the 21st lining up with the 23rd only produces like a dot. So I'm going to say it's 0. So the first digit is 0. The next digit we want to line up to is August the 3rd. So we want to line up the room. So we want to line up the next item, which is the brush, to be August the 3rd. So we move this all the way around. So we want that lined up, and then we want this all the way around. All the way around. That's a 2. Wow, look at this one. Look at me solving crime. Look how much better this episode's been. I've been able to actually solve a puzzle. I might actually be able to solve something. So then the final bit we want to have a look at is the 15th of November. So let's have a look and see what this is. So we want to line it up with the shoe. So we want to take it all the way to the November, which is the 11. And then we want to take the middle down and we want to round it all the way out, which is a 1. 0, 2, 1 is the password, according to the dials, if I have got it right and lined it up to how they asked for it. So let's see what it is. So 0. So we're going to mark it on 0. We're going to mark it on 2. And we're going to mark it on 1 and see what we get. And we get diamond, hexagon, square. And we have neither of those on the board. So what have I missed? Is it meant to be in American format? And I've just done it the wrong way round. And the discs should be underneath. No, they're the right way round. Unless I got the object wrong and it's in another room that I'm missing. So let's have a look in the other rooms and see if there's like anything to do with a comb. Because that item that I saw up there before was a brush. And that one on the wall is not a brush. Like the one on the wall in there is actually a comb. Like you can see it on the wall. There's a comb there, and there's not the right date. I feel there's another date missing. There's like because it's meant to be a comb. So I don't think the 3rd of August is right. Maybe we can try it again and see what we get. So 3rd of August gets me 2 though, but I don't know whether it's right. Might need to get a clue because that thing on the wall doesn't match. It's annoying. Yeah, I've got the discs together. Maybe I'm wrong with the first row. So let's see. Is there anything that is hexagon square on the board for the days? We don't have a hexagon square, but we have a hexagon. And the hexagon so we have diamond, hexagon, and then hexagon is 8. So it could be that the one round here, when we were lining up the 23rd of that represents an 8. and that we're just tallying, because like that is right. What I have done is right, but it should be that the glove. So it goes glove, which is the 0, which is what I found as the first digit. That comes out as the diamond, as the square. Sorry, as the square. Yeah. So the last value is a square. Now there's nothing on the board that's a square, and there's only L's, and those L's can't be anything higher than a particular score. Now, I don't know what that's going to be. So, oh, have I put the wrong date in? I've put the wrong date in, you know. Oh, it's the 7. I put the wrong date in. That's where I went wrong. Jesus Christ, I'm so bad at this. I put in... It's June. I put flipping August in. Twice. That's my fault. I've got a flipping 0 and it's a 7 again. Right, so it is the one that I was thinking it would have been if it wasn't anything else. And I'm like trying to find patterns and things that it would have matched. But I've just messed it up again. Until I can figure out a flipping puzzle, I don't know what's going to happen. So we have star, a diamond. So we are on the board somewhere. Haven't we gone to dark diamond? Yeah, we've gone to that one. We want to go to diamond, pentagon, which is the one I thought it was going to be, which is that one, because I was trying to figure out why it's got a square and it was wrong. So this is actually where we are meant to go. I was just one step too short, and that is for number 6. Well, that was a pathetic video again. I hope you guys really enjoyed our day of Advent again. And I hope you're looking forward to more videos like this coming soon, with more Advents and more jumbled nonsense, and hopefully we can escape this flipping mountain. We're still stranded on the high cliffs of the mountain so far. So it's been me, Will, from Die Rollin. Make sure to check us out on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and make sure you give us a comment. I'm trying my best to try and get a good adventure going, but so far my current score is 0, 0, or 1, 1. Sorry, I was going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's say 9 points out of a possible 15. So I'm doing okay. Not great. I could be doing better because I'm using all the hints, but I'm not going to be able to get videos done super quick if I'm going to be doing that and also show you a amazing time. So yeah, make sure to check us out on Die Rollin. Stay safe and keep rolling.